Good evening, Dr. Asrani and members of the board. My name is Jim Hayes, and I am the very proud principal at Yuba Gardens Intermediate. I'm finishing my third year as the principal here, with this being the only year that we went wire to wire with students on campus. It's been great having everybody back this year, and it's definitely where they need to be. Let's start with the mission and vision of the school. Back in 2019, the staff went through multiple revisions and collaboratively landed on the following mission statement. We are committed to encouraging, empowering, and teaching our students to reach their full academic and social emotional potential through a partnership with our families and community. After creating our mission, we focused on our vision of what we want the school to look like. We envision an environment where all students are given the guidance and support from a collaborative staff to achieve at high levels academically while continually growing socially and emotionally. Students are encouraged to demonstrate kindness, courage, confidence, creativity, and enthusiasm as they prepare for success in high school and beyond. Notice some key words in here: support, collaborative, growing socially and emotionally, and success in high school and beyond. At Yuba Gardens, we will receive $290,498 in Title I allocation next year and $194,908 in targeted monies that we will use to support all of our students on campus. So here is the plan. Our goals are targeted and simple. We want to increase English and math proficiency levels by at least 5%, ongoing professional development through the PLC process to make first instruction as good as possible. We want to decrease chronic absenteeism and suspension rates by 3%, continue to create, implement effective elective pathways that feed into high school, making sure that we're providing interventions to all of our English learners as well, with a goal of 75% of those students moving at least one performance level or meeting the reclassification criteria. Goal number 1 is to increase academic performance. We are going to do this with a three-pronged approach. First, we're going to add additional paraprofessional support for our students and teachers in the classroom. Second, we are going to continue to provide additional hours to our teachers to collaborate within their PLCs outside of the contract day. And third, we will attend the PLC Institute this summer in Sacramento to continue to work on the school and district initiative of professional learning communities. The PLC model is a huge part of what we do on campus. In 2019, before the world ended, 80% of our teachers went to the PLC Institute. This year, there was a major focus on creating common formative assessments in each PLC. Next year, we'll work on using the results of that data to inform our instruction in the classroom. This is where the real magic will happen as we discuss best practices and share ideas. There's a very high level of commitment on campus to the PLC process, and I'm excited to continue this work in the coming years. Goal number 2 is all about creating an environment at our school that addresses the emotional and safety needs of all of our kids. We use our categorical monies to employ our student support pass officer, who's a jack of all trades and works with our most challenging youth daily. We also use Suite 360, which is a program that has restorative practice modules. We use these as often as we can in lieu of suspension as we look to educate students first instead of punishing them. The other major way that we strive to create a positive school climate is with our PBIS reward system. PBIS is a major focus of what we do at Yuba Gardens. If we do not have a positive environment for kids to learn in, everything else is much more challenging. We achieve this by having a reward system where students accrue points from staff members when they are caught doing the right thing and exhibiting pride. Pride stands for present and prepared, respect, integrity, determination, and etiquette. We continue to look at different ways to employ restorative practices in lieu of suspension or other punitive consequences. As said previously, we currently use Suite 360, and we will be looking into restorative practices conferences for next year as well. An exciting established program that we have on campus is our PLUS program. PLUS stands for Peer Leaders Uniting Students. This is a student-led program and gives our students a voice and allows them to be leaders on campus in a positive way. There is one PLUS forum every month, and it is quite powerful to watch the students leading younger students as they navigate middle school. Our third goal is to prepare our students for high school with college and career readiness. This year, we have focused heavily on revamping our wood shop that was not viable over the course of the pandemic. We also have a music program that is second to none. This year's band earned a superior rating at the Chico State Music Festival. This is an amazing achievement coming out of distance learning over the last year and a half. This year, we also purchased a class set of iPads for our art class to start creating digital art. This will give students exposure to 21st century art skills as they get ready for high school. It is important to vertically align these programs with the high school. This way, our students can learn foundational skills in middle school and have a leg up when they reach high school and join a CTE program that they're interested in. We will continue to support these programs as students feel connected to school when they are involved in these types of programs. We are so proud of what we have been able to accomplish this year and look forward to even bigger and better experiences for our kids. Goal 4 is to build a system of supports for our EL students. This year, we have added an EL facilitator, which has added a huge benefit to our students, as there is a targeted focus on this very important group. This person and some of our paraprofessionals push into classes to support our EL students. Over the last 2 years, we have also created 10 sections of designated ELD to support our students. These targeted interventions were not in place a few years ago and have been critical to support this population. So how are we doing? Here's a quick overview of some climate data. Here are the suspension rates over the last 5 years at YG. In the 2017 school year, we had a suspension rate of 20.4%. That means 1 out of every 5 students were suspended at least once during the school year. The next year, it dropped about 7 points to 13.7%. In 2019, we continued our downward trend to 12.3%. As you can see, the next year didn't count because of COVID, but moving into this year, we currently have a suspension rate of 9.1%. This is good progress, but certainly not a number that we are satisfied with, and we will continue to work to find other ways to support kids so we can keep them in school where they need to be now more than ever. Here's a great graphic to see how our efforts in the classroom have improved as well. In 2019, we had 1,052 referrals out of class. Another way to look at this is that that's 8.3 referrals a day. These are referrals where students are sent out of class for everything from disrupting the learning environment to showing defiance towards a staff member. This year, through 3 quarters, we had 419 referrals, or 3.1 a day. As far as total suspensions go, you can see on the bar graph on the right that in 2019, we had 221 total suspensions, and this year we had 138 suspensions through 3 quarters. So an analysis, as we look at the data over this 2-year span, is as follows. Yuba Gardens has seen a 60% decrease in overall referrals. This can be attributed to a number of factors, but I believe that the work in the classroom with our teachers' first-time instruction is a major reason. Our teachers having engaging, interesting lessons that students feel connected to helps reduce behaviors. This offense is the best defense when it comes to keeping students in class where they belong. We also saw a more than 37% decrease in total suspensions over that same time span. Again, this happens for a variety of reasons, but we believe if students are engaged in their learning, feel connected to the school community through sports, music, woodshop, art, plus leadership, and so much more, that they will want to be on campus and continue to grow into productive young citizens that are ready for high school and beyond. None of this happens without a dedicated and conscientious staff. We just finished Teacher Appreciation Week and School Lunch Hero Day. It was such an honor to celebrate all of our amazing educators, and we look forward to doing the same with our rockstar classified staff next week. And finally, just a huge thank you to all of the educators on Yuba Gardens campus. The work and love on display every day is evident, and I am so blessed to be working with such an amazing group of folks. Let's finish the year strong and continue improving year after year. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and remember, it's a great day to be a warrior.